Visualization matters. Today we're diving deep into how we might actually trigger manifestation of our desires within a really specific time frame.
Yeah, it's a fascinating idea, isn't it? This concept of like accelerated transformation.
Right. Our mission here is to explore if we can genuinely get the ball rolling, so our desires start taking shape, maybe seeing the first signs in the next few days. Okay, let's unpack this.
It's intriguing because the idea that we can actively influence our reality in just, 48 hours, it really makes you think about the power of our thoughts.
Exactly, and that's the foundation of this powerful idea that our thoughts literally build our reality. And just stop and think for a second. Everything in your life, whether it's your job, relationships, your health, it started somewhere.
Right, it begins with a spark.
Yeah. And from that idea came actions, choices, and it led you right here in this moment.
So what this really implies is, well, if past thoughts build
Then redirecting your thoughts now could theoretically be a sign of future.
precisely, and add to that the fact that our brains often struggle to tell something imagined, really physically.
Okay, yeah.
You start to see the potential here. The key seems to be how strongly and clearly you hold on to those feelings.
This is where it gets really interesting. The proposal for these next 48 hours is essentially to start rewiring.
Software designed specifically to attract and generate the life.
But it's crucial because this isn't just
Oh, definitely not. It's not about sitting back and imagine.
right.
That combination of thought
Thinking about this it's so clear that your desire, your body starts
and that connects back to the brain and how
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. When we genuinely feel joy or the gratitude or we're setting a That's your biology responding to thought. You can imagine. So the very first step, absolute foundation, has to be clarity.
Crystal clear. You need a really clear picture of what you want.
And specifics matter, right?
Yeah.
It's not enough to just want a better job.
No way. Define it. What does that job look like?
Yeah.
What are you doing? How much are you earning? Critically, how do you feel doing it?
The more specific that vision, the easier it is for your mind and body to kind of sync up with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So once you have that detailed picture, the next step is to feel it. And I mean really feel it.
Embody it.
Yes. Close your eyes, imagine you already have it. Feel the joy, the excitement, the gratitude just washing over you. Let those emotions completely take over.
Because emotions are the language of the body, right?
That's the key. When you feel the emotion of already having it, you're telling your body, hey, this is our new reality. You see how powerful that is?
It's vital. It's not just a mental picture. It becomes a physical experience. Your body starts reacting as if it's already happened, which then reinforces the belief that it's possible.
And this is where, honestly, a lot of people drop off. They think about it, feel good for a minute,
And then snap back to old habits, old thought patterns. Yeah.
but in these next 48 hours, the challenge is different. It's about maintaining that feeling, that energy throughout the day.
Constantly.
Every time you catch yourself slipping back into old ways of thinking, you pause. You bring your mind back to the vision, back to the feeling.
It's like training a muscle, isn't it? The more you practice redirecting your focus.
The stronger those new neural pathways become.
Exactly.
It's mental discipline.
Constant observation of thoughts and feelings, actively redirecting whenever you drift off course.
But it's not just thinking and feeling, it's also about becoming. You need to start acting like the person who already has what you desire.
Okay, so embody the end result.
Yeah. How would that person behave? What decisions would they make? What habits would they develop? In 48 hours, you'll start doing things if you're already that person. up, before anything else, visualize, feel it, become that person. Then, throughout the day, check in.
Still connected to the vision, still feeling those emotions.
Making choices that align with the person you are.
That constant repetition of visualization of feeling increases immensely grounds them.
It's fundamental because that's how you actually lay down those new pathways. Each repetition strengthens them, makes them more dominant. You're literally starting to rewire your brain to support the new reality.
But there's a catch right here too with intention.
Crucial point. With focus, it's not enough to just go through the motions mechanically,
No, you need to be fully present, completely immersed in your intention changes everything.
which means minimizing distractions for these 48 hours. Really cut back on social media, anything that pulls you away from your vision.
Use that time instead to reinforce journal.
Yes, journal, meditate on it. The more ways you engage with your vision, the more real it becomes in your brain and mind.
Total immersion, energy towards the manifestation. Minimize, maximum.
Let's bring it back to
Well, when you feel genuinely mindful,
bring these 48 hours of gratitude. Feel it. Let it fill you up.
Exactly like plants. Plant them and they'll It's the same process. You're planting seeds in your subconscious. With the right care and attention, that sustained feeling and focus, they'll grow into your reality.
So the advice is, don't get discouraged by immediate results or lack thereof.
Trust the process. Trust that the universe, or your subconscious, or however you frame it, is working behind the scenes.
Your job is just to maintain that positive energy, that belief, that knowingness that what you want is on its way.
Now let's talk about action, because it's not just thinking and feeling.
Right, you have to do something too. Inspired action.
During these 48 hours, you need to take inspired actions towards your goals. What does that mean, though? Inspired action.
It's not about forcing things or grinding it out. It's about listening to your intuition.
Following those nudges, those ideas that just pop into your head.
Yeah. Do you feel that connection? Inspiration leading to action.
It's action that flows naturally from that connection with your intuition. Action that feels aligned with your desire, not forced.
Maybe you suddenly feel urged to call someone who could help. Or you get a brilliant idea for a project.
Whatever it is, act on it.
Those inspired actions are like the universe guiding you, right? Pointing the way.
Remember, the universe can only work with what you give it. If you just sit at home, do nothing, don't put yourself out there.
You're limiting the ways your desires can actually reach you.
So be brave. Take a chance. Step outside the comfort zone. Those actions, combined with the thoughts and feelings, create a really powerful force.
The action is the physical proof of your intention. It shows you're serious, you're willing to play your part.
Okay, let's tackle something important. Resistance. As you go through these 48 hours, you're likely going to hit some.
Oh yeah. Old doubts creeping in, that little voice saying this won't work or you're not good enough.
It's completely normal. It's just that old self trying to keep saying things the same. That's a great reframe. Resistance often shows up right before breakthrough. It means you're challenging.
So when you feel it, don't fight it. Just acknowledge it. Thank it for trying to protect you.
And then gently guide your focus back to your mission, back to what you're coherence alignment between your thoughts, emotions, and physical body. Now let's talk about the power of your words. Over the next 48 hours, pay close attention to what you say.
Words have power. They shape your reality.
So speak as if you already have what you say.
Instead of, I want to be successful,
Declare I am successful instead of I hope this works out.
affirm this is working out. It might feel weird at first, like you're lying to yourself.
But remember, you're not lying, you're creating. You're declaring your new reality into existence.
And the more you do it, the more natural it feels. Do you feel the power in that sentence?
Our words reflect our beliefs and expectations. Speaking as if reinforces the belief and opens the door.
And be aware of the stories you tell yourself and others. You're constantly talking about problems.
Because if you are, you're just reinforcing those realities.
Instead, tell stories of success. Talk about your vision. It's already done. That's how you start changing.
The narratives we adopt really shape our perception.
Okay, let's tackle some of those stuff. During these 48 hours, let go of the idea that everything has to be
You're not
but the truth is, perfectionism is waiting for ideas to get done for a while.
Accept like what? Symbols.
If you're manifesting financial abundance, if you have symbols of prosperity around, manifesting love, images or symbols of love.
It's not about being materialistic.
No, it's about creating an environment that nourishes your new reality. Your surroundings influence your thoughts and feelings, so make sure they're aligned.
Our external environment powerfully influences our internal state. Reflecting our desires externally can reinforce belief and focus.
And this applies to people too. In these 48 hours, try to spend time with people who support your vision, who believe in you, who lift you up.
And maybe limit exposure to negativity or people who doubt you.
Exactly. Remember that saying, we're the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. Choose wisely. Have you thought about your social circle's influence?
It's undeniable. Positive, supportive people strengthen our resolve and keep us motivated.
Great, let's clear up a common misconception about manifestation. Some people think it's about forcing things to happen, controlling every outcome.
But that's not really how it works, is it?
No. True manifestation is more like co-creating with the universe. It's about setting your intention, aligning your energy.
And then being open to how things unfold. Practicing surrender.
Yes, surrender. In these 48 hours, practice it. It doesn't mean giving up or being passive.
It means trusting that the universe knows the best way to bring you what you desire. It might not look exactly like you imagine,
But it will happen in a way that's for your highest good.
Co-creation is a partnership between our intention and universal intelligence. Surrender allows trust in the orchestration.
So set the intention, do the inner work we've talked about, and then let it go.
Yeah.
Trust the universe is working behind the scenes. That surrender, that trust, that's what allows miracles to happen.
Now the power of beliefs. Beliefs shape reality. Period.
If you believe something's possible, you act in ways to make it possible.
What beliefs are driving you?
So in these 48 hours, really examine your beliefs. Are they supporting your vision?
Find limiting beliefs. Challenge them.
Ask yourself, is this really true? Or just something I was told or assumed? Replace them with empowering beliefs.
Choose to believe in your ability to manifest. Choose to believe you're worthy of good things.
Remember, beliefs are just thoughts you've repeated until they feel true. So you can change your thoughts.
You can change your beliefs. And if you change your beliefs, you change your reality. They're mental constructs we can rebuild.
Okay, another comment.
Yes.
Getting stuck on that power.
Ah, yes. Needing to know exactly how to desire.
decisions, results. It all flows from identity.
So in these 48 hours, start embodying the identity of someone who already has what you want.
If you want financial abundance, start thinking, feeling, acting like someone who is financially abundant. Want a loving relationship? Embody the qualities of someone in one.
It's not about pretending or being fake. It's about aligning your identity with your desires, becoming the person who naturally attracts that reality. What identity will you choose to embody now?
Our identity acts like a magnet. Transforming our identity transforms what we attract.
And you're not stuck with the identity you've had. You get to choose who you want to be. So pick one that aligns with your vision and live from that place.
Self-image is malleable. We can consciously choose the qualities and beliefs we want and integrate them through practice.
Okay, another potential hurdle. Other people's opinions.
During these 48 hours, you might encounter people who doubt you, question what you're doing. It's normal.
Not everyone will understand or support your path. But here's the key. Their opinions don't define your reality. Only you have that power.
So don't let anyone else's doubt or skepticism weaken your belief. Stay focused on your vision. Stay committed to your process.
External validation isn't required for manifestation. Your own belief is the most powerful driving force.
Remember, history's greatest achievements were once considered impossible. Every innovation started as just a dream in someone's mind.
Don't let anyone tell you what's possible for you. You're the author of your story.
In these 48 hours, surround yourself with supportive people if you can. But if you can't, that's okay too. You have the inner strength to stay committed, even if you're the only one who believes right now.
Resilience and self-faith are crucial for staying true to our path, regardless of the
Now, be aware of your physical state, your body and mind.
posture, all the
Thoughts, emotions, and feelings. So these 48 hours, pay attention to your physical state.
stand tall.
Yes, move with purpose. Smile, even if you don't feel like it initially. These physical shifts can change your emotional state, raise your energy, and align you more closely with what you want. Feel that connection, body and desire.
The mind-body connection is a two-way street. Influencing our physical state positively impacts our mental and emotional state, and vice versa.
Try this right now if you can. Stand up, take a deep breath, straighten your spine, lift your chin, and smile. Feel that shift in energy.
That's the posture of someone confident, someone who believes in their power.
Embody that posture as much as possible in the next 48 hours. Adopting a posture of confidence sends powerful signals to your brain and mind.
Another subtle fear of success.
Sounds strange, right? Many people are actually afraid of achieving their goals.
Afraid of the changes success might bring, responsibility, outgrowing relationships.
If you feel this fear creeping in during these 48 hours, acknowledge it. It's normal. But then remind yourself, you can handle success. You deserve it. Any changes it brings will ultimately be for your highest good. Have you ever considered if you fear
these new habits might feel uncomfortable at first. That's okay, discomfort is a sign of growth.
Every time you choose a new, aligned habit over an old, unaligned one, you're rewiring your brain, creating new pathways that support your vision. What small habit can you start today?
Habits are beliefs in action. Adopting aligned habits reinforces intention and brings us closer to realization.
What about managing negativity? Do you need to be positive 24/7?
That's a common misconception. Trying to be positive all the time isn't realistic or sustainable.
It's okay to have doubts or fears. What matters is how you respond.
In these 48 hours when negative emotions come up, don't suppress them. Acknowledge them. Feel them fully.
And then choose to redirect your focus back to your vision. Emotions are just energy in motion. Feeling them allows that energy to move through you and dissipate.
That's much more effective than suppression, which just keeps the energy stuck. Emotional intelligence allows us to process emotions without letting them take over.
Imagination. Let's talk about its power.
It's one of your most powerful manifestation tools, the bridge between current reality and desired reality.
So in these 48 hours, use your imagination deliberately. Don't just think about what you want, vividly imagine it.
Use all your senses. What does it look like, sound like, feel like, smell like, taste like?
The more vivid and detailed, the more real it becomes to your subconscious. What will you imagine today?
Imagination is the workshop of creation. Mentally experiencing the desired reality prepares our subconscious to attract it.
Try this. Close your eyes. Imagine having what you want now. Where are you? What are you doing? Who's with you? How do you feel? Make it real in your mind.
Repeat this often during the 48 hours. Each repetition is important. Constant practice.
Letting go of what no longer serves you and create space for what you truly desire.
So in these 48 hours, be willing to let go. Be willing to release anything not aligned with your vision.
It doesn't mean making drastic overnight changes necessarily. Just be open to change, willing to step out of the comfort zone.
Trust that whatever you need to release is making way for something better. What are you willing to release? Willingness to let go is essential for your idea. It's an act of faith.
Let's revisit the power of words one more time because it's so important.
Your words have incredible power-shaping thoughts, beliefs, reality.
So these 48 hours, be vigilant with your language. Speak as if you already have it. Use positive, empowering language.
Instead of I hope, say I know, or I am.
Your intuition is often how the universe guides you towards what you're manifesting. It might feel weird if you rely solely on logic.
But intuition taps into information your conscious mind doesn't have. Trust it. What's your intuition telling you right now?
Intuition is the direct line to universal wisdom. Learning to trust our inner voice guides us to aligned opportunities and decisions.
And action, again. Fear of action can stop people.
Some think manifestation is just thinking and feeling, and the universe will drop things in their lap.
But it requires inspired action. You have to meet the universe halfway.
So, these 48 hours, be willing to take steps toward your goals, even small steps, even if you're not sure where they lead.
Action creates momentum. Momentum is key for manifestation. It's okay if you don't know the whole plan. Start with what you know. Take the first step. The next will reveal itself.
Action bridges intention and manifestation. Every step towards our dreams strengthens belief and opens possibilities.
Finally, your energy. Everything is energy. Your energy.
And like energy attracts like energy. So if you want to manifest something, you need to match its energy frequency.
In these 48 hours, focus on raising your vibration. Do things that make you feel good. Nature, music, joyful activities.
The higher your energy, the more aligned you are with what you want. And your energy is contagious. High energy attracts positivity and lifts others too. What will you do today to raise your energy?
Our energetic vibration acts as a signal. Raising our energy tunes us into higher possibilities.
And let's address that feeling of not enough.
So many people struggle with feeling unworthy or inadequate, believing they need to be more, do more, have more before they can manifest.
But the truth is, you are enough right now. Exactly.
You don't need to change who you are to deserve your desires. You just need to align your energy.
So these 48 hours, practice self-acceptance. Embrace every part of you, even the flaws. Your uniqueness is your power. Your authenticity lets you manifest like no one